Listen up or run for cover. Dropping knowledge from the people who have it to the people who need it. The real Brad Lee is dropping
what it is. Brad Lee back again with another episode of Dropping Bombs, and today, folks, I got a real treat for you. It's old M to the K. Now, this says his name is Murad Kadmiri, also known as M to the K. But he's a real treat nonetheless. Welcome, buddy.
Thank you for having me.
Now, have you ever heard Dropping Bombs, bro?
I've dropped some bombs.
Have you ever heard the podcast Drop Bombs?
Who hasn't?
Exactly. Hey, there's see, first bomb of the fucking day. Now you won't be so nervous to not get one.
Hey,
now, if you guys never heard of this dude, you better look him up at M to the K. Literally spelled that way too. M2 THAK. Almost like M2 Thack. When I first figured out who you were, I think Barham or someone said something, or I saw your YouTube videos or some shit like that, and I'm like, what's M2 Thack? I didn't get M2 Thack. And then when I met you, and it's like, no, it's M to the K.
You know,
like, that's funny.
Don't feel alone on that one.
I thought it was M to Thack.
Everybody thinks that. Everybody thinks it's M to Thack. I get it often.
Do you?
Sometimes if they say that's my name, I take it. They say, ain't you M to Thack? I'd be like, yeah. Sometimes they're, ain't you M to Thank? I say, yeah, that's me. You know, as long as they know it's something like that.
Yeah.
When I get the M2, I know they're there.
And see, only because I know you.
Yes.
You know, not only you funny dude, got a show on YouTube, M to the K show.
Yeah.
But dude, you got a bunch of followers because you're a funny dude and you run around pranking people and pulling that shit. But now you hooked up and nailed a big kick-ass corporate gig with
I know.
Monster.
It's scary, but
Now
I did.
Now you're with Monster. Yep. I see you rolling with Noel Lee, the founder.
Yep.
The old man. He's a smart dude. He's
Yeah.
a cool dude, don't you think?
Yeah, I get to learn from him every day. He taught me
that's more valuable than you can think.
Yeah, he taught me how to be a better man.
He did?
Because before I should just be an immature idiot, stupid asshole running the streets, right? And then I got with this guy. He taught me all, don't do that. You need to do that. What's the return of investment, which is ROI? If you could ask me about 4 or 5 years ago, what's the ROI? I would have thought, rhinoceroses on icebergs, which is your favorite thing here, rhinoceroses and icebergs. That would have came in my head first. But ROI is return of investment, which is, a money-making type of thing. So he taught me that. He taught me what's a business plan. As a man, you should always have a business plan. You can't go in the dark.
What about a woman? Should they have one?
Women, absolutely.
Okay, good.
Right now, he's teaching me red pill, blue pill,
Which one are you taking?
I'm taking a lot of the blues.
Dude, don't take no pills.
No?
No.
Have you seen the red pill and the blue pill?
Sure. I've taken both of them many times.
He teaches you how to train your women.
Who?
Whoever he be watching on YouTube, because he watches it every day.
No?
Yeah. I watched one episode with him, and the guy said on the YouTube, he said, if you want to know how to train your woman, go grab a book that says how to train your dog, and everywhere it said dog, just replace it with woman, wife, girlfriend. And I was like, oh, yeah. And he's sitting there watching it, he's telling me to learn. Hey, watch this, you learn. Because, he's going through a big divorce that it's, pretty much the whole world knows about.
Really?
Yeah. It's serious, man.
Dude, now the whole world's going to know about it. You know how many fucking downloads I get a month?
Well, do you know that his wife gambled $180 million just at the Bellagio alone?
Damn.
Just that hotel alone. Then there's other hotels on the strip, but just that one. So, but it's crazy. I don't even get a free buffet, and I'd be going up there with them like, you get a free buffet for that? At least.
So what do you do for Monster?
I'm the cool factor, I bring the coolness to the 40-year-old company and turn it back into a teenager. Because it's like Monster's in a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
Because it's an old 40-year-old company. When they bring young guys like me.
How old are you?
I'm close with no cigar, around there. And so with that age, I'm able to bring the cool factor.
I'm gonna fucking pass out right now.
So that's what I do.
That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. So, what's your day to day?
My day to day is, I wake up in the morning. I watch a little bit of Dean Martin with Frank Sinatra.
But I always see you on Segways and fucking running around.
That's afternoon.
Running
I'm gonna
around
get there.
that big old manch.
Yeah, huge mansion, 18,000 square foot home.
Dude, that makes for content gold, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Are you documenting Noel?
No, we actually have a documentary crew.
I'll bet you could sell a reality show on Noel Lee right now.
Oh, man. You're not the first to say this, man. We get it every day. I think me and him are the next Rob and Big.
Well, yeah, dude.
We should call it Bigfoot, Littlefoot.
No, did you want me to get you that show sold?
Yeah.
Do I get 35%?
Well, if you get how fast you can get it done.
Oh, I can probably get it done pretty damn quick.
Well, if you get it pretty damn quick, you might get a little 40. Think about that. Half of a whole production almost.
Because, dude, I think that'd be a fucking hilarious show.
It would be.
But only if you made it hilarious.
We don't even got to do shit.
I know, but like scripted reality is usually what sells, which is like you like just throw out a piece of drama and then let everyone just react, which is funny. And Noel, I know Noel because I've met him a couple times. He's a character. I'm sure everybody else around that house is a character. You're a fucking character. Dude, I'm a fucking character.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the episodes I'll roll up in there.
Yeah. Definitely a guest appearance for you. It would be amazing
I'm a
collaboration.
Character. Dude, you ever notice that characters attract characters?
I seen Mickey Mouse with Pluto. Sometimes he has Goofy around. Keeps Minnie. So I could believe it.
You know why fucking you heard when the lawyer called Mickey and said you can't divorce Minnie because she's crazy.
Really?
And he said, I didn't say she was crazy. I said she was fucking goofy.
Oh, drop a bomb. That's a good one. That is a good one. Where'd you get that at?
Out of my fucking left pocket here.
Hey, that is a good. I'm gonna use it later tonight.
Dude, so what's your official title over there?
Director
Monster.
of gaming. Hold on, I think I gotta pull my business card out.
Did you get to make it up yourself?
No, I wish.
What did they say? They said you're director of gaming?
Yeah, they're like, you'd be a perfect director of gaming, and you'll be a great monster executive administrator and a great director of brand partnerships.
That's what you are?
Yeah, so that basically means cool factor.
Do you have to read it every time?
Yep. No, we'd be at the meetings like in New York City with all like the top executives, investors, and all that, and we do a thing called like I forget what it's called, but everybody has to say what they do, where they're from their company and our company. And when it's for me time to get up, I'm sitting there trying to study the business card as much as I can. Then when it's my turn, I just get up. I'm like, hi, I'm Murad Mary. Everyone calls me MK. I'm the director of business, whatever the thing said. I forgot, but I do a lot of stuff. I'm way more than that. I'm also Noel Lee's life auxiliary. Have you seen the movie with Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
That's like literally my life right there.
Yeah.
I'm with a billionaire, and we just do crazy shit all day. All day.
If that's not a fucking TV show, I don't know what is.
It would be so big. And they might as well call it that, The Upside. Call it The Upside, just like the movie. And you know that movie originated in France. It was a French movie, and they took the whole storyboard, everything, and did it with Kevin Hart and the other old white guy. It was a hit.
Dude, I'm telling you. You want me to sell that show?
Are we still talking?
Why can't you use the question?
What's what?
Why can't you sell it? You don't know anybody?
I know some people, but I don't have the time. If
Well,
I had the
you'd
time,
have
I'd
to-
get it done.
You'd have to do it.
I'm a life auxiliary. See, when you're a life auxiliary, you got to be there. You're the
When
arms and the legs.
Yeah, but when you're making one, one of those deals, you just have a crew of cameras follow you around, fool.
Yeah, if you could see what I just did now, I had to leave Noel with some food next to him and everything like a puppy. You got to leave him all the stuff around him, a toy, put him in a cage, pen. And then I said, I'll be right back. Give me 2 hours. Don't make a mess. And I left.
Shut up.
And I come back. That's what Life Auxiliary does. I got to take care of him. And we're going through serious
Hey,
lawsuits.
and who's this lovely over here on the couch?
Can y'all see?
Yeah.
There's a camera there.
Well, they say our walk by. Maybe we'll cut it in.
Well, if you guys see this girl right here in this edit, this is my beautiful fiance. Her name is Chloe. I love her to death. You know, she's the reason why I'm even happy to work because I have somebody to spend my money because I don't even have time to go spend nothing. So I have someone spending my hard-earned cash for me.
Well, nice to meet you.
These are really good Lightspeed VT pens.
You ain't lying, dog.
They're good.
I'll give you one of them there.
Thanks, man. I'm getting the world record of those.
So now you fucking see these people out there teaching, right? And you want to be one. You said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
talk about it.
I look at these guys like
Who? Name some. Like Ty Lopez. You said you want to be better than Ty Lopez.
I want to be better than him because I got more to teach. I'm not going to hate on his whole game. He's doing good. I saw his house on Airbnb. I seen how big it was. I seen how nice it is. So I was like, hey, I want to get in a house like that. All right? That's mine.
Okay.
And then so I said, what's he doing? So
What's he doing?
He's selling some great motivation. All right? And I could sell some motivation too. I could teach you how to put $1 in the plant, like in the dirt, pour some wishful thinking and some water on it, and guess what? Turn you into a money tree, nonstop. All you got to do is have some great motivation speech to you, which I can deliver, and you got to just be very, very intimidated to not lose. Does that make sense? Does it? No? Intimidated to not lose. And if you do that, you're a winner.
Hey, that's funny that you say that because it's true. Intimidated to not lose. Like you should be more afraid of not losing than losing.
Exactly. You want to be intimidated for it too, which means scared. You don't want to lose. You want to make the money. You want to be a millionaire. Everybody wants to live the American dream. It don't matter where they're from. They could be in China. They could be in Russia. They could be in Madagascar. All right.
What about Bangladesh?
Bangladesh is set. We ain't counting them in. They're good. They're good to go over there. All right. But it's the people who are deprived to get this motivation. They're the ones who are going to be successful to move the ball, to move the needle. You know? Yeah. I hope you guys are all taking me serious. This guy's laughing, but I need you guys to be focused.
How much will your course be?
It's going to be a great price. It's going to be a great deal. Some of these guys out here are charging $1,000 a month. Some of these guys are charging $59 a month, right?
Which ones did you purchase?
I know all these guys personal, so they give me promo codes. All right.
Did you go through them all?
Well, it's so much to learn. So little time for me.
Yeah, but did you go through any of them?
Of course, I skimmed through it.
Was it good?
Skip a couple pages.
They were books?
No, they're like pages on the internet.
Oh, they're just, you read them?
Well, I do speech to text, and I do text to hear. So I listen to it out loud, and I get it. Yeah.
You listen to it out loud?
I listen to it out loud.
On purpose?
So those around me can gather information in case I don't get it. Then they can help me. I can say, hey, Mike, what did he just say? You got it? Jared, you got it? Them and Billy will get it, and they'll all let me know. It's better to have 4 brains than 3.
Hey, is he this funny all day long or no? Always? Yeah. Everywhere he goes?
Yeah. And I don't know if it's disrespectful, but I don't think I'm funny. This is just me talking. This is my life. People laugh at me all the time, make me feel like I'm retarded, make me think I'm some type of a clown. See?
They do?
Yeah.
These fuckers.
Yeah, like I'm walking around here like I'm the Joker.
Yeah, but dude, hey, The Joker was a great movie. Did you see it?
Completely mind fucked after the movie because, can you say that?
Yeah.
I didn't understand why the movie ended in the middle of the movie.
Yeah.
He just got hit by the cop car.
Yeah.
Gets released out the cop car.
Well, dude, it's a prequel, dude.
So that means they're getting ready for the next one?
No, it means it showed you. They showed you how he became the Joker.
Prequel.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's horrible. They shouldn't have did that.
Well, dude, it was a great movie though.
Yeah. Have you seen Batman Returns?
How'd Joaquin do?
Joaquin was the Joker, right?
Yeah.
Man.
Was he all walking around like he's cool?
No, he's really good at it. He's a great actor.
Dude, you want me to teach you to say razor blades.
I know how to say razor blades.
How?
Razor blades.
Yeah, but you want me to teach you how to say it
Okay.
and sound like an Australian, but
Okay.
you won't be saying razor blades. Just read what I hold up,
Oh my God.
and you'll sound like you're saying razor blades in Australian, but you won't be saying razor blades. You ready?
Yeah.
Just read that.
Rise up lights. Rise up blights. Rise up lights. Rise up lights. Hey, speaking of Australia,
Yeah, rise up lights.
for those of you that don't know, my nephew Joey Cadmary, he's right now in jail. He's located in Ely, Nevada State Prison for shooting up the Thunder from Down Under. I don't know if you guys remember that, but
No
that's
shit.
my nephew.
Shut up.
Google it.
Uh-uh.
Google Joey Cadmary, which is my last name.
And he shot up the men from down under.
8 counts of attempted murder for all 8 Aussies.
How come?
Somebody gave him drugs.
Shit, dude. He must have been tripping.
Hey, how I found out was I was in Los Angeles, California, and I'm sitting down and the news is going on behind me. I heard them say Las Vegas. So automatic for being born and raised in Vegas, it draws my attention to my ear. I listen like, oh, Las Vegas, and I'm sitting there on my computer. And then it said, Joey Cadmary. And I was, what the hell? And I turn around, I hear my last name. Then I see his face on the TV. This is CNN. This is national news. And then I see all the Australian guys all in there, and it said he shot at them.
Holy shit. Major.
Yeah, you reminded me with the rise up lights. That's probably what they're saying to him. Rise up lights.
Yeah, but when you listen to this podcast, whenever you say that, it's going to sound like you're saying razor blades. In
Rise
Australian.
up lights.
See, watch. You say it. Read that.
Rise up lights.
Say it again.
Rise up lights.
That's all I cut my hair with. Is rise up lights. Rise up lights. Keep perfect hairline.
All right, so listen, you're the whatever you are at Monster. You go around to meetings. You're listening. You're learning from Noel Lee. Where'd you grow up? Like, was it a rough grow up? Is this like a success story where you finally made it, or are you going to be a famous something?
You really want to know my life?
Yeah.
It's very interesting because I never heard anybody's life like mine. Growing up in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's crazy. It's not your average city to grow up in. And I'm a native.
Hey, this is almost like the beginning of a movie.
You're familiar with rhinoceroses?
Sure.
They're endangered.
Yes, they are.
Local Las Vegas born people are endangered as well. We're a rare breed. Not many alive.
Yeah.
So, being from Las Vegas,
few of my children are that way.
and you see, that's why you have such love for rhinoceroses
And our local community.
and local comedians.
Yeah.
And you want to understand, my story is really hard to discuss, but I'll let you in on it.
Okay.
I was born here in Las Vegas during Michael Jackson Bad World Tour. And and during this timing, I grew up on the east side of town, Flamingo and Eastern area, that stretches even down to Flamingo and Sand Hill. Okay? Horrible area to live in. It's east side Las Vegas. It's scary. You don't go outside. You don't leave your door unlocked. All right? You don't leave your newspapers in the driveway more than one day because your house will get robbed. So, that's where I'm coming from. Now, growing up there,
How old's this picture?
that picture,
Yeah.
honestly don't even remember taking that picture. I don't know where it's from, who did it, and when it happened.
Here, you want to see it?
No, I've seen
You look happy there.
well, I probably hit the lottery right then. The California lottery drives the state line.
You look happy. You look like you went on a photo shoot where you were trying to take a commercial picture.
I think so. You know what? That happens often.
Well, there's some pictures out there that are on the internet, and then there's some like headshots, like
Where do you get them?
Like you went to Glamour Shots to get that one, and they said, give me one of these.
You guys paid for that
And
on
you-
Getty
and-
Images.
and you gave them a good, like it looks like it's about to say headlining.
We'll use that picture when you pitch our show.
All right,
So growing up here,
that'll be it.
we're going to continue
Yeah,
growing up
you were
here.
growing up here on the east side,
East side Las
Flamingo and
Vegas.
Sand Hill. Not a good place.
Terrible community. Terrible people.
Coyotes will snatch the little puppies away,
It's true.
and they do. Continue.
Don't leave your newspapers in the driveway more than a day.
Signals that you're not even home. So it lets the people know it's time to rob the joint.
Yes. So growing up there as a kid, I was always interested. You know, we didn't have cable television, so we only had the analog stations that came from signal.
Yeah.
So,
Dude, what's funny is like you could go on for 17 hours like this,
Yeah.
and nobody would know what's the truth and what isn't.
well, amen. So, growing up, I had only antenna television, which is, you know,
Bunny ears.
Channel 8, Channel 3, KVBC, Channel 13, KTNV, Channel 8, KLAS TV. That's what I got, right? Growing up, so I was really infatuated with local news. And I loved the reporters and seeing reporters on air. And it would be like, when I saw a news truck, my heart would drop. Because I'd be like, oh my God, local news. Are they going to go live? And I used to just love it. I'll go sit there and watch their ass all day like it was like the biggest show in the world. And it made me want to be a reporter. I was so infatuated being a reporter that my brother was actually a reporter in Morocco. He was for Li Mitan magazine. He passed away, left me his camera. So with that camera that he left behind, I used it. And I used it to maximize my reporting skills of stupid stuff in Las Vegas. And I would ditch school. I started off going to conventions, and how I found out what a convention was from the local news. Local news was at a pizza convention at the Las Vegas Convention Center, and I was a little kid watching it on TV. And I used to watch the local news before I walked to school, and so I watched the pizza convention on the TV, and I said, I know where that building is. It's next door to where my dad gambles, which was at the time the Las Vegas Hilton, right? So I was like, I know where that is. I know how to get there. So instead, I got ready for school like I'm going to school. And I said, this is my first time ditching school, too. I was a good kid. I always went to school, all that. First time ditching was I saw the pizza convention, saw the building, knew where the building was, walked past my school that day, and walked all the way up DI, all the way to the Las Vegas Convention Center. Got to the Las Vegas Convention Center with my camera and started doing my own news reports up there. Nobody said anything to me.
You know how you know all this is the truth?
Why?
Because the detail.
It's true.
Like nobody can make up that kind of detail while they're lying.
No, I'm really good. I'm really good. You'll never know. But I walk past the school. I go to the convention center. Now the convention.
Like when you said, I was walking up DI.
Yeah. No bus, nothing. Didn't have money. Walked up the whole DI. Imagine from the east side up. So it gets there. Now I'm thinking convention because I see a bunch of conventional ovens because it's a pizza convention. They're showing off the latest ovens. They're showing off the latest ways to make pizza, the latest dough, the latest all that stuff. And so I'm thinking convention has to do with conventional ovens at the time. Until I walked up to the front of the convention center and I saw a calendar. And the calendar said all kinds of conventions coming. I took a pen and paper. I wrote the dates of all the cool looking conventions to make sure I ditch school those days and walk straight up to the convention center and go to the conventions. So I started my career on going up there, learning about new technology, letting them teach me about the technology. I would go grab a bunch of the business cards of the booth, of whatever booth I liked, and I'd have like 20 Michael Rosses or maybe even a Keith Kenyaki, right? Get like a whole bunch of them, put them in my pocket, go walk around a couple booths, steal an exhibitor's badge, which will keep you after hours. Get one of those on, have a pocket full of the business cards of the booth I liked, walk back to the booth after closing hours, security, SOA, cheap security, rentals there, protecting their booth. I'll come back up to the booth, hey, what are you doing here? I say, oh, what, you don't know? I'm Keith Wozniak, and I'll give them the damn card. They'll look at it, and they'll see I have like 20 more in my hand. They'll say, oh, okay, yeah, you got the logo of the booth. It's your booth. And everything I learned about, I took home, walked home with it. Went home with all the newest technology, went home with everything. I don't know if you want to call it a thief or you want to call it a mastermind kid. All right? Took the stuff home.
So you basically, you know, what do you call it when you fake who somebody is? What's it called?
Impersonation.
Yeah. So you impersonated the employee.
Usually the CEOs.
And then when the security guard left because clearly it's your booth now.
Yep.
You grabbed all the goodies and left.
Yep. And I learned about them all day. Sat there and let them teach me about it, learned about it. Just make sure I know how to operate it when I get home.
See, so that's a key element in the story.
It was my golden key. All right. So when
Yeah, but that's a key element because you had to point that out again. See, most people wouldn't if they were lying.
No.
See, so right now I'm telling you, this is all the truth.
it's true. Who would admit?
Dude, I'll tell you
Who would
what-
admit robbing a joint?
I'll tell you when I think you're lying. Go ahead.
All right. So I'm gonna throw some lies in, see if you catch them. But I'm so good, you
dude,
won't.
Yeah, I can read people, dude.
Like
I can
a
read.
book.
I can read them.
So I come up on the newest equipment, the newest technology, the best, newest cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Go home and evolve as a creator. There's no such thing as influencers then. There's no such thing as even internet then. So, well, actually there was internet, but there wasn't no like YouTube. There wasn't no place to host and upload your videos to share with the world. So what I would do is I would get these videos. I'll create the best videos. I would sneak into with the same skills that I learned in the convention center, sneaking in, I would use it on red carpets. I would go to, like, say, for example, Billboard Awards, Floyd Mayweather fight, don't matter what the event is. If it's a big event and it's in Las Vegas, I would make sure I was there the night before the event. And I'll break into that production office and take as many credentials as I needed, an unnoticeable amount, so that way they wouldn't catch on to missing credentials. And me, my friends, and their family would all have credentials to these events. And I would make sure that I had great red carpet
Why
placements.
would all the credentials be in there?
Because that's where they keep them, in the production
Who
office.
does?
Say if it's billboards, Fox,
But not the day before because people would have them to get in.
they have them the day before. That's when I used to hit the joint up. They may have had them before that, maybe. But when I hit the joint up, I was there the day before.
All right.
Because everyone's sleeping, getting ready for the big day. Some even working, not just like at their desk sleeping. But I get in that office, I'll grab me some credentials, I'll make sure I was set, okay? I'll be right there on the red carpet with the biggest stars in the world walking past me. I'll have Entertainment Tonight right here. I'll have Inside Edition right here next to me, and me in the middle. They're asking serious questions, but when they get to me...
Get up on that mic like it's a wiener.
So look,
See, he just got closer. Now see,
We got
he,
two.
He should have went backwards.
oh, because it's a wiener.
Yeah, I said get up on it like it's a wiener, which should make you back away. But you went closer.
Well, no homo. So there's two of the bigger news station resources right here next to me, and me in the middle. I'll get a little bit of their questions with my microphone, hog their questions. Then when the guy comes to me, or this, yeah, hog them. And then,
Okay.
and then so when it was my turn to ask them, I would just say, hey, can you shout out to Orr Middle School? Can you give a shout out to Georgie Harris Elementary? And just get shout outs to my school, and then steal the questions from the real question people. But I would just get the shout out from my school, and then I would take it back to school and make a little tape, a VHS, give it to my schools for them to play on the morning announcements. School loved me. I was on the morning news of all my schools ever since I was a kid. Sitting there talking good morning class.
How
Yeah.
many schools was it?
Orr Middle School, Valley High School, Georgie Harris Elementary, Vanderburg Elementary. So I did about 4 schools of this, right? Went to 4 schools and gave them the best shout outs money could buy, but they got it free. All right. So maybe
Dude, hey, I see you doing the shout outs for Tobin Dodge.
oh man,
Now,
that's I love
and,
them.
and by the way, if you look like anybody, dude,
I look like Chop.
It's fucking Josh for sure.
Hey, Joshua, Chop, you heard that here from my guy here, Bradley. I'm gonna send you the video of this, of him saying that part.
He
this
knows
in this
me.
clip.
Tell him I said hello. You want me to FaceTime him? Dude, I got to get fucking Chop on the show.
Hey, you want to?
I'm going to. I forgot.
Hold on.
Dude, Chop's funny.
FaceTime Chop.
Here's the question. Hey, the question is, when you give them those shout
Making a
outs,
FaceTime call
they're
to Chop.
fucking hilarious. Is
Thank
it?
you. I'm about to get him. He answered. You know, he's telling me the same thing that you just said.
What?
He said, if there's anybody that ever looked like me, a lot of people tell me they look like me or this and that, but you really look like me. I always thought you did and all that. So we're gonna see. And Chop probably selling some cars. Yeah, he's selling some cars during the meeting.
Now you want me to see if I FaceTime he answers?
No, he just texted me. He says, "Sorry, I'm on a call, fam." So you see, he always answers.
Dude, he's funnier than hell. You know I damn near grew up with old Chop.
Really?
Yeah.
No, he's a legend. Local Las Vegas legend. Even national legend. He had his own TV show on
Dude,
A&E.
I know, with the Blue Genie. I damn near started that show with him.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I started giving the names. If you ask Chop who started giving the names, he'll say Brad motherfucking Lee.
What? That's legendary, man.
That's
He's a great
legendary.
guy. I like him a lot. You know, I feel like he's an older me. And, you know, I learned a lot from him.
He knows a lot.
He's a
of
great salesman. He's great at keeping a great work environment for his employees.
Show is.
Some just like here too. You guys look like you have a fun environment. Looks like your employees are happy to come to work every day.
Not all of them.
Hey, wait, we're getting off the story right now.
Yeah, we're getting off the story.
Getting off the story.
Here's the question. Go back to the story first.
Here's the question. Let's go back to the story first. So we left off at I used to rob the joints blind, take everything home, learn. But I evolved like this, how I became the man I am.
You learned about the products that you stole first. Once you learned about the products, then stole them.
He said, Brad Lee, my man. He just texted me back. I sent a picture of you. He said, Brad Lee, my man. All right, so, God damn it. I did a lot of stuff that most kids wouldn't do.
Sure.
Is what I'm trying to say.
Sure. But, dude, there's some that
I may have
would.
incriminated myself, but it's been well over 7 years since this stuff, so I doubt I'll get in trouble for it. Or anybody who remembered that, I doubt they care by now. But I'll tell you one thing. I ain't going to say what I took, but I took some things that were on world news. It was like on world news the next day. It's like the only prototype in the world was taken. I'm like, damn, there's the only one left in the world? I didn't know that.
What would you get?
Not telling. Because if I bring it up, I'm going to jail.
You would?
Hell yeah. There's only one of them in the world.
And you stole it?
I didn't know.
Well, how come it wasn't worth some loot?
Because I threw it in the dumpster. And it's trash now forever.
And to run from it?
Run for it. Because I think you put that thing on the internet, you're dead. Anyway, let's skip all that. Let's get to some good shit.
Come on.
So, what evolved me to who I am today is, you know, growing up doing that stuff, nobody ever did nothing like that. So I was already in my own boat, in my own category as a human being of just the way my Ocean's 11 life was in the beginning, you know. And so I would make funny videos, right? I'd make some crazy ass videos. These videos were amazing. And there was no internet, like I said. There's nowhere to host these videos. There's nowhere to put them. So what I did was I used to go I would go to school and I would share it with classmates. I would
You said there's nowhere to put them. You had them, but there's nowhere to put them.
Yeah, like nowhere to host them. To share with the world my creation, my video content creation. I can't share it. There ain't nowhere to put it.
This is
So-
before everything.
Before everything.
How old were you at this time?
I'm going to say 13, 12, 13, 14 area.
All right.
Around there. So nobody's ever done what I did. I'm innovative of everything I did. I'm not to toot my own horn, but I'm going to toot my own horn because I was the first and I'll claim it. And so I'd make these crazy ass videos that were one of a kind, you know, and with the videos, I would make 12, 13 VHSs and I would say, watch once, pass it on. So I'd go to school, give it to this kid, give it to that person, give it to like the coach, the teacher, and like give it a couple people and say, here, watch it, pass it on after you watch it the first time. And, you know, it became like a little viralness in the community. And so the internet came. So I would do that for a while. Then the internet came. There was a site called Bright Cove, which was like a YouTube. You could upload a video. It would take me 3 days to upload a 2-minute video with 56K, 22K dial-up modem. So I was sitting there and uploading these videos, hosting them and emailing them to people, asking for everyone's email, and I would send it to everybody by email. And that became really popular. Everybody wanted to be on that email list of me blasting out the videos. And then YouTube came, where it would host your video and you didn't have to email it, and it was just there on a website. People could click a link and go to it. I joined YouTube 14 days after it was invented and launched. I'm one of the first prank channels in the history of YouTube. I'm the first person to upload a prank video on the history of YouTube, and the first person to do any funny shit on the history of the YouTube. And so I did that. And then how I made my YouTube famous is I used to skip school. There's a hospital across the street from my house. It was called Desert Springs Hospital and Kaiser Permanente, something like that, right? It was called something like that. And I used to break into it, right? I'll go into the employee area, like the administration
Dude,
staff.
you were like a rebel.
Trust me, beyond that.
You were just a straight criminal.
I tried to be a rebel, but the damn paperwork I invented to be in school didn't work. You know, I invented all the paperwork to try to put myself into admission. But that's another story. But so, being a
Dude,
rebel.
where were your parents this whole time?
My mom, she was the director of, she was the executive chef of Mandalay Bay Resorts. But before that, it was called Circus Enterprises. Then they built the Mandalay Bay and they called it Mandalay Bay Resorts. And she was in charge of every fucking piece of food that came in through those resorts. So she was busy working every day from like the morning till 10 at night. So I never really saw her much until like at night or when she came to beat my ass for shit I did in the house. Like break shit.
So you were just running around doing whatever you wanted. The streets of Las Vegas.
Streets of Las Vegas. And you know, the whole time growing up, I always thought like, hey, what are kids in New York doing? Because I'd be like a loner by myself, and I used to be like sitting down eating some like
Why in New York?
chips. Because I always thought like New York was a city, like Vegas. It was a big city. And I was like, man, I wonder what the kids right now in New York are doing. I wonder if there's someone like me there doing like what's there to do.
Robbing people. I'm sure there was. You ever see Goodfellas?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. Just
They were running game since forever.
yeah. So I always wondered that. But look, I would break into the damn hospitals, get into the administrative offices, and I found their printer machine, right?
So the first thing you'd think of every time is, I'm going to break in somewhere.
Yeah,
But-
well,
but see,
I ain't got no money. I'm a kid.
Yeah, but you were
know?
clever because you knew instinctively where to break in
Yeah.
and what to get.
And I never deprived people. All right. I only
you
did.
deprived the people of their credentials.
No. That's
The next-
corporations
the
and
next-
companies.
The next day, didn't these people expect to show up there? Did
No,
they-
no. I took
did
blank ones. I took blank ones.
bogus credentials?
I took blank ones.
You took credential manufacturing tools?
I learned those later.
Can you do them now? Well, now you're invited because of your YouTube sensation.
Yeah, but I'm still finessing.
And here's what's funny, dude. When you're not invited, you'd still walk in there, and that's what's funny because tell me the truth if you believe this. If people just like act like they belong someplace, anywhere in the world, they just roll in and just own that shit and act like they belong there. They can get into pretty much anywhere in the world.
Let me tell you something. I pull up to any Jack in the Box. I pull up to any fast food restaurant I want. Taco Bell, you can name it. I pull up in a Rolls Royce, Black Badge Edition Ghost. I tell them I'm the damn president of the whole corporation. And surprise, I'm here doing a taste test. Whip me up all this shit. Give it to me. Don't pay nothing. True or not true? Now you tell me if you believe that.
No.
Is it true?
It's true.
I haven't paid for fast food for who knows how long. How long I've been driving a Rolls Royce.
You got denied like one time.
And where was
They're
that?
Laughing at you. They're like, yeah, right. Like,
Where was that place?
And then, see, the funny part is, dude,
Chick-fil-A.
the funny part is Chick-fil-A. The funny part is that you'll like have the balls to even attempt it, like because I always think, well, if he ever gets caught or he can say I'm joking, I'm the funny guy from YouTube, so I'm just joking.
Lucky I have insurance
But
like that.
but when people like fall for it, you just keep riding it through all the way to the free meal.
I get it done. I execute.
And then when you leave, you're probably saying funny stuff like freaking, I'm gonna call corporate, give you a raise. You guys were fantastic. Food was delicious. Thank you.
I tell them we're gonna have a team meeting.
Hey, the Cinetwists were off the chain.
I tell them what they need to hear.
Did you eat Cinetwists?
At Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite fast food place? It's got to be Five Guys.
No. It's more like Raising Cane's and Carl's Jr.
Why?
I like the double western with no bacon and extra sauce. Don't I? I get like 3 of those a day.
All right, so let's go back to
The story.
Let's go back to the story. Where'd you leave off?
We're breaking into hospitals.
You're
All right.
breaking into hospitals.
Breaking into hospitals. Well, actually, how the whole hospital thing came about was I walked into the hospital one day because I was just exploring the neighborhood. Went into the hospital. I seen they had a soda machine in the cafeteria, and I would just go there anytime I wanted soda. I'd just go there, get a cup of drink. Then I started exploring a little more deeper in the hospital, finding tuna fish sandwiches, finding things like that, bananas, eating them. And then from doing all that, I found the administration offices. Went in there, they had a copy machine, right? I only seen one of these at my school. I've never seen them beyond school. So I see the machine. I'm like, shit, what can I make a whole bunch of? YouTube, remember, I just dropped YouTube, it's 2005-ish, okay? while I'm there in the office, get a piece of paper just like this one here. You see, this is what I've been working on. If you guys was trying to figure out what I've been doing this whole time, I've just been drawing. He said Mickey Mouse. I made like a Chuck E. Cheese / Mickey Mouse guy. So I grabbed a piece of paper like this, and I drew the M to the K show, street improv comedy, the best. YouTube.com/M to the K. Grabbed the paper, made it look really cool. Designs, right? Straight wrote it with a marker in the office right there. Put it on the machine. Close the thing. Printed out 1,000 copies. Print. Watch them start coming out. Getting a whole bunch of free. At Kinko's, this would be a shit ton of money. And I'm just in there printing them all out. Got all the papers. I said, you know what I'm going to do with these? I'm going to go to all the bus stops up Flamingo from Eastern to Las Vegas Boulevard. I'm going to go to each bus stop. I'm going to pull out all the Las Vegas weeklies, and I'm putting it on the first page of every weekly. And I did that. I put them on all the weeklies. And then, since I knew what this office was and how to make the copies, I went to Desert Springs Hospital almost every other day and did 1,000 copies. Went down Maryland Parkway. Remember, I'm just a loner kid just with the internet. I'm sitting there going to every bus stop that I can, taking all the Las Vegas weeklies out. First page, my advertisement. First page, put them all back. I used to go on the bus back home. I would see it on the bus, on the floor, on the bus. Like I was like, wow, this thing's really getting out. And then the top part of the bus where they put their advertising and stuff inside the bus, I used to pop the little plastic out and put my advertisement in there, push it back in. It was on all the cat buses everywhere, as much as I could. Started doing pictures of myself, slapping them on the side of buses. I did my advertisement everywhere around Las Vegas Valley that my feet could take me.
How'd that work out for you?
I couldn't even walk 10 feet in the mall anymore. I walked through the mall. Hey, you're the funny kid, man. Hey, man, you're crazy, man. I watched your video. Hey, could you take a picture of my kids? They love you. I was like, what the hell? I said, thank you, God. Every time somebody would say, I even do it till today. When somebody says, oh, you're M to the K, man, can take a flick with you? I act like I'm a hard ass. I'd be like, yo, watch. You do it when you see me. I'm going to be like, yeah, for sure. I'll take the picture, and then I'll be like, thank you, God, for letting them, recognize my work. And, I didn't do the work for free and just like for nothing. I always say, thank you, God, for letting people recognize my work. Thank you, God. And I take the picture with them, and, I do whatever the hell I'm doing. But that's the real life.
I'm going to give you a bomb on that one, see? Because that's a real lesson in life. People need to be more grateful.
Yeah. You got to always thank God. Because this life is a test. And if people don't understand that this is a test, they're going to lose. All right? And you better have the insurance of God. Because if you go into that grave and everything they taught us is true, and you didn't follow it because you're like, oh, yeah, right. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't believe that. Well, how do I know those books are real? They're made 10,000, 20 years ago. Outlived a tortoise. So it's like, how could you believe it? So you got to think of the insurance. This may all be real. This may really be a test of God. There really might be a heaven, really might be a hell. So you must have the insurance of believing in God. Because if you don't have that insurance, you might as well be with State Farm.
Well, is that bad insurance?
Yes.
Did you have some?
No, never got insurance. Now I have it. I could whip those up on the computer too.
Dude, are you still like being nefarious?
Well, now I got the corporate gig. I clean my shit up. Start using toilet paper, making sure everything's clean.
Right.
And you got to wet it.
Did you?
Yeah.
So now everything's squeaky?
Clean.
Now what do you do? Now what's your day look like?
Hold on, we got someone at my gate. Hello?
Murad, there is some food delivery, Uber Eats.
All right, send their ugly ass up.
Okay, you got it.
Thanks. Probably my housekeeping.
Hey, it's Uber Eats.
I know. That's a good way to rob a neighborhood. Yeah, I'm Uber Eats. Okay.
I'm sure people do that all the time.
I know.
That's the new version of it's the phone man. I forgot my key.
Oh.
That's all you'd have to say.
I've never seen that movie.
You never have?
Is it a movie?
Yeah. It sure is. Dude, what about this movie? Open up my story.
We're going to open up your story.
Yep. Instagram, @TheRealBradley. People always say, is that L-E-A? Isn't that Leah? And I say, I don't know.
It's not.
Do you drink Tia?
Leah has a freaking H on the end. And she slept with Colin.
I say you drink Tia?
Hey, Leah slept with Colin.
Who's Leah?
It was Noel's girlfriend from years ago when he was young. She was a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. She slept with our guy who makes PowerPoints.
What are PowerPoints?
It's a thing on the computer. Little PowerPoints.
Oh, PowerPoint.
Yeah, you probably got a guy here
He
you
makes
hired that does
PowerPoints.
it.
Yeah. He makes PowerPoints for Noel.
Yep.
And who humped him?
Leah. Oh, this is it with the walkie-talkie?
Watch out.
Bring me everyone. What do you mean everyone?
I like that one.
That's good. That's the movie you're talking about?
Indeed it is, my friend. So here's my question. So now you're running around basically being the life auxiliary with Noel Lee.
Turn my MySpace up.
You're the director of, whatever it is of Monster.
Mm-hmm.
What's that pay?
Let me tell you something.
Does that pay good slice?
Let me tell you something. If I want to turn my back today to all this shit and just never work a day in my life, I can't. Right?
Me either.
But I could live comfortably.
Sure could I.
I could go live in Thailand for the rest of my life
Why Thailand?
because it's cheap.
So listen, my listeners are people that are out there struggling, and I'm sure right now they're thinking, I ain't struggling.
They're struggling.
Everyone's struggling.
Everyone.
But what you just said was a story of perseverance, ingenuity, creativity, and a little bit of tomfoolery.
And criminal activity.
Well, that's the tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people out there thinking right now, oh, so you're trying to advocate tomfoolery.
Mm-hmm.
Would you still advocate tomfoolery?
It's a must. Not every hey. People can't just think they're gonna go out and get it. Right? Sometimes you need the tomfoolery. Last night I just learned about adverse possession. Do you know what that means? Some of your viewers here are like, yeah, I know what adverse possession is. Some people are like, what's that? So adverse possession, I could go to a house that's abandoned, foreclosed. I could go kick the damn door in, break the window. Don't matter how I get in. Trespass in. Get in. Sit in the damn house for as long as I want. As soon as I'm there for a month or two, go down to Clark County, courts or whatever it's called out here. Go get a declaration of adverse possession. Once I get that form, guess what?
What?
The house is mine.
Shut up.
It's mine.
No way.
It's called legally squatting.
Uh-uh.
So some of your viewers here, that's some great tomfoolery. That's a loophole in the law. Okay? You won't go to jail for it. You get to own a free house. Don't let the neighbors know because they're the only ones that are going to battle you because they paid their hard-earned money, $400,000, $300,000, $200,000 for a home, and you get there and you got it for $16 for a paper file work down at the courthouse.
And then what? What if there's a bank that's owed money on it?
If the bank owns it, if you pay the money before the bank does with the property taxes, house is yours. You beat the bank.
Yeah, but you have to know where those auctions are.
No, you just got to watch the house.
What do you mean?
Watch it.
Watch it do what?
Watch the owners leave. But it's true. As long as you take care of the
Dude,
land.
I wouldn't recommend you try that one.
I found out. Didn't I learn about this last night? And it's real, right?
Who told you about it?
There's about 1,000 people on YouTube doing
what makes her the judge?
it. Because she's not allowed to lie.
You're not allowed to lie?
I don't lie.
Have you ever lied your whole entire life?
Maybe to my mom about like things, but other than that, like I've always.
She said she only lied to her mom about things.
No, but I've always come out and told her because it just doesn't.
She always tells her mom the truth after she lies, is what she said. If you didn't hear her. Because you don't have a mic, I'm just translating.
These are powerful microphones.
They are. You got some good stuff here.
Well, you know I do. So if someone's out there struggling, right, or kicking ass, right,
Doing good or bad.
Yeah, because I got all kinds of people listening to this.
You got people that stretch from Tom.
Well, dude, you said you listened to it.
I listen to it religiously.
See, so
Religiously every day.
So I got M to the K listening to the shit.
Not only that, sometimes I re-listen. I listen to. Don't have it on repeat. So
See, she ain't allowed to lie.
no. So I listen to it on repeat because every time you have a show, I don't know if your fans know this. This is real. This is as real as can be, and this is great information, and it's great conversation to share. People aren't getting great conversations at other shows. People are too much into the production. Over here, we're about real conversations, and it's real one-on-one. Or it matters if you have two guests, one-on-two,
Dude, how do you get paid on YouTube?
with money.
Like how much? Like what do? They pay you for views because you advertise?
I don't advertise much, but
So how
they
do you get paid?
They do the advertising. Google is
What's the most views videos ever had?
Ooh, I had one video with 22 million.
What was it?
It was me breaking into the Venetian and taking one of the boats. Yeah, I had to take it down, but I did it.
Because why?
Because they stacked up 15, 20 videos on me, and then they threw me in the Clark County Detention Center for a year. And
For breaking in and stealing the boat?
taking the boat, jumping into the Bellagio, having the Metro Police on boats chasing me, and they couldn't catch me. I dipped and ran across the street to the Paris, jumped in a car and left. Filming on private properties. There's just so much shit they added up.
So what makes you have no fear of the ramifications of all this tomfoolery?
Ramifications. You know what I think when I hear that?
What?
I think about getting a Dodge Ram Warlock Edition for $249
How about a
bucks.
chopper edition?
You could get that too. We could turn it into a chopper edition.
What is a Warlock edition?
Warlock Edition is all power, everything beautiful as can be. Limited edition Ram. It's $249 out the door. 0 do it signing at Tobin Dodge.
What about a Hellcat?
Hellcat, beautiful. Pick it up at Tobin Dodge.
Can you get one?
Yeah, I got a Demon. It's better, but
A Demon's better than a Hellcat?
yep,
Why?
it's faster, more horsepower, and more money.
Dude, how many cars are in the garage?
A lot.
What's the whip you like the most?
Well, today I drove a Ferrari 488 Spider convertible here to your house. I mean, to your studios, and I love that car because it's fast and lightweight, and it's like it shifts real great. It's real fast. Secondary car for my choose, it would be a Rolls Royce Dawn, all white, drop top convertible. I love the convertibles first. Drive that all up and down Las Vegas Boulevard with my watch out the window to show it.
Getting free food?
Getting free food, getting free advice, getting free knowledge to give, getting everything that a man could want.
Did you get your girls Gucci's for free?
Nope, had to pay.
Yeah, you had to pay for those?
I can't trick the Gucci store because they don't see the car you pull up in, unless they're like out on the goddamn. If they had a storefront window, yeah, I could probably get something. I don't know.
All right, here.
Read this.
Yeah,
huh?
here, read.
Oh
Give
man,
that to him, Wayne.
I know this one. I already saw it. My coochie's hairy. My coochie's hairy, right? My coochie's hairy. And these things are becoming really popular.
Those are funny.
Wait, which one did I do earlier? I did something like this earlier, didn't I? Oh yeah, I did it to you. I said I'm gonna do it to you now. But I think you saw it because you be seeing my story. Hopefully you forgot. Hey, what would you rather eat? Would you eat a brick, or would you eat a matter baby?
That's dumb. Here, give him this one.
Oh man.
Just read that one. Read it out loud. Read it.
Hoof-hearted ice melted. Hoof-hearted ice melted. Hoof-hearted ice melted. Hoof-hearted ice smelt. I melted. Ice melted. Hoof-hearted ice melted.
What's he saying?
What'd I say?
Who farted? I smell it.
It's true.
See? You got any of those or no?
Watch this.
Dude, when you're rolling around here and everybody thinks, that, hey, this is fucking MK. He used to rob places. Now he's doing good business with Monster. Does anyone fuck with you?
Wait, what's the question?
What do they say?
When what?
If they say, oh yeah, fucking Murad was running around robbing people 10 years ago.
We all start somewhere.
Now he's with Monster. Like, does anybody ever just say, what the fuck, dude?
Listen, at least I'm a man and I could admit what I've done. There's people out here. There's people out here doing corporate gigs that are pedophiles, that are pimps,
They're all breaking the law. They just ain't been caught.
store deprivers, shoplifters. There's people out here, abusers, child abusive, child neglectors, and they're all up here getting claps, getting bravoed, getting praised. Okay? They won't admit it. They won't admit they just went home and beat their wife's ass last night, and they come with their suit and tie. All right? See me, I come up in here iced up, about 70 carats around my neck, bust down APs. I come in here with the luxury of satisfaction of saying the truth. Because when you tell the truth, you're always set free. You don't have to worry. If they brought up, hey, didn't you steal some shit from over here? Let me tell you something, for instance. When I was a little kid, I stole a Young Buck CD. He was a member of G Unit. Stole his CD from Fry's Electronics. Now, present day, me, I'm with Monster. I'm at Fry's fucking headquarters with the executive board. And all I could think about while I was in there was that damn CD I took when I was a little kid. I was like, man, I hope they ain't had a video of that and know who I am today and all that. But it was so long ago. But at least I can admit it. I haven't done no wrong recently in the last decade or two. I've been good. I've stayed out of trouble. I was a signed musician. I've been on Interscope Records. I've been on Epic Records.
Yeah, what's that song I keep hearing that looks like you made an album?
Yeah, I have a song. It's called Trip Off a Track. Right now, we're at over 120,000 downloads. All right. I was able to pull 20,000 off of it so far. $20,000. Now, let me tell you guys, all you upcoming musicians, you rappers, you producers, y'all could do it. Just do it. It's easy to do. And I just found out a new trick. And I know it works because I saw some other people did it. You just title your song the name of a hit song. And it works. You'd be right up there with the top bosses.
How you do that?
Like, say, DaBaby, he's popular right now. He's a popular rapper. And he got, like, a song called Suge. He got a song called Bop. You could make your song and put it on iTunes and call it DaBaby Bop by whatever the hell your name is. Now, when people are searching DaBaby Bop who want to hear DaBaby Bop, the number one song on iTunes and whatever, guess what? You're going to be right up there on the top of the list with them. And some people might think your song is the song. And they're going to click it and give you an accidental stream that gets you accidental money to your pocket.
What if somebody says, hey, stop calling your shit that?
Then you say, hey, suck my dick.
And what if they say, oh no, we're going to cease and desist?
I'm going to say you could have the shit. I got this far with it.
Then you change it?
Change it to the next famous song.
And then let someone else knock on your door?
Do it as long as you can. As long as you don't hurt nobody, do what you want. Don't hurt nobody. Don't hurt people's integrity. Don't hurt people's dignity. Because it's all you got. A man has only his word.
Ain't that the truth?
Has somebody got more bombs than me yet in the history of this?
I don't know. I ain't counting.
Well, I hope I make the record of the most dropped bombs, because that's what I came here today for.
Well, dude, you've set the record for telling the most truths. Like,
because people come in here and listen, Brad. I don't know if you know, they come in here in front of you and they lie. They sit here and lie. They try to look good. They try to sell. All right, it's good to sell, but can you close the damn deal?
Can you?
They can't. They don't know people's golden keys. It's all about them. It's not about them.
What are golden keys?
Golden keys is, what does the viewers want to hear? What's in it for them? What's in it for the viewers? Not all me.
You call that a golden key?
It's a golden key. Like, say, you run a successful vocational training academy of training shit, right? Now, I got to figure, you're trying to sell me your program for me to start training people, right? You're trying to sell me the program. How can I train? How can I... Then I'm going to think, what's his golden key? What does he want? Then I'm going to tell you what you want, and then I'm going to make you give me all the shit for free.
Because of the golden key.
Because I gave you your golden key. When you got your golden key, you don't want to sell to me no more. You want to give me.
And everybody should be trying to figure out what's a golden key and how do I find one.
You know what? That's going to be the name of my training course. The Golden Keys. No, that's too much DJ Khaled. But it's going to be close.
It'll trend.
It will trend. We're all about trending these days. We're all about being number one. We're all about that, right?
Yeah.
Good.
So hey, let me ask you. let me ask you a question. So if someone's out there struggling with
Right.
their business and they're trying to like make some quick money legally, what would you have them do?
Sell CBD. It's legal.
That's it?
What's the question again? If people are struggling and they want to make money legally, right? Yeah. Get a job, right? Or
Hey, who wants to do that?
Amazon.
Who wants to
Drop
get a
shipping.
job, dude? We want to walk around like you.
Well, guess what? To walk around like me, you can't walk around like your shit don't stink. You got to walk around with truthfulness, a heart of gold, dignity. You got to have enthusiasticism. You got to have purity. You got to have, you know what I'm saying? You got to be wholesome. You got to be able to walk around and have people look up to you and say, hey, not only do I want to be like that guy, I want to teach like that guy. I want people to look at me like I'm that guy. Influence is a serious thing. People don't have influence. People have followers. Influence is a person that people want to be like. People want to dress like you. People want to eat like you. People want to use whatever microphones you're using. That's an influencer. All right? You know what I'm saying?
All right, say it again, dude. Listen, what's an influencer?
An influencer is somebody people want to be like, walk like, eat like, buy the same stuff as, and wants to be that person and also teach like that person and think like them.
So, how many true influencers are on internet?
In present day, we could say a handful, 13, 14, maybe around there.
What makes them a true influencer?
If they can sell out the Staples Center and fight in one night, I think they're an influencer.
Like
Logan Paul.
Yeah, he's an influencer.
He has not every just white kid, not every black kid, not every Mexican, not every Indian or Chinese or Arab or European or Russian kid trying to be like this one man.
Who?
He's got the whole world.
Who's trying to be like him? All
Every
those
kid.
kids?
Yeah.
He's trying to be like Logan?
They want to be fighters.
They want to be fighters?
They want to be number one. They
wanna
want to
be-
teach.
Dude, they want to be number one. That's for damn sure. And they want to teach. Huh?
You can't be number one acting like number 6.
Hey,
Okay.
there's a fucking bomb. Huh?
Thank you.
Dude, that's a good bomb right there.
Yeah.
You should be vlogging all this. So you don't want this
Did you
for
get
your
any
vlog.
other-
This is all worthless shit for your vlog, huh? Because your vlog, they just want to see you running around knocking over mannequins.
Yeah, but hey, I could rip off your whole video and re-upload it on mine.
Can you?
Yeah.
How?
I'm gonna get it from your cameraman,
And then
and then I'm gonna upload it as my own.
you will?
Yep.
Then get it more views? How many views will you get it?
At least 13, 14 to 20.
20 what?
20 views. Right?
And then what?
And then guess what?
What?
Success.
Instant?
Story of
Dude,
success.
so how do you got all the Diamels and fancy goods?
Because I was inspired to work hard. I was inspired to be icy. I look good. Let me tell you something. For those of you that don't have, the internets to see the podcast on screen, I'm looking good. I got a Lacoste jumpsuit. It's 4 of 5. There's only 5 of these made. It's wonderful. I got it straight from Lacoste. My name's on the tag. They got me in their advertisement. Only overweight person my size that's ever been in a Lacoste advertisement like this. I have bust down AP, which means I had already the original Royal Oak, and then I busted it down with diamonds, destroyed the watch.
Is that what bust down means?
Yeah, that means you busted it down. Like I got a Gucci link necklace right here.
Yeah, but I just
Bust
picked
down.
up I just picked up a new term.
Bust down.
Bust down.
That's what we call it. Bust down. I'm bust down everything. I got every watch you could think of. Any watch that that you like even. You're
Bust down.
You got a lot of classy watches. I seen you with the Hublots. I seen you with the
That's this
APs.
one.
Yeah, I'll send you with all the good watches.
Would
the
you
Rolexes.
bust this down?
Absolutely.
You wouldn't just leave it like it is?
That watch wouldn't last a week with me looking like that.
You'd bust it down?
Bust down ASAP. I have one watch that
How
I
much
didn't
it cost
bust.
you to bust down a watch?
It could go from 37,000 up to 150,000. It matters the quality of diamonds you like to use and all that.
When do you decide?
It matters if you want to be cheap that day. You want to be. It matters how you feel about spending. Because when you're rich, you don't really want to spend. You want to save. You want to buy the right things, or you want to save the money for your wife to spend, or save it for
What do you want to do that for?
because you feel better. You're like, okay, at least they're happy. They buy what they want. They do their thing. And you don't buy shit. Well, men don't really want to buy shit. We don't want shit. We want to go to a beach every now and then, get a drink, sit at the beach, and that's it. There ain't nothing else really to do. Take care of your kids, take care of your girl, and drink on the beach.
You don't need to buy anything.
A car, you just need a car to go here and there.
Hey, whose job is it to take out the trash? A guy or a girl?
Both.
No, it's a guy's. Guy's job.
It's both.
You're not traditional at all?
Traditional Moroccan.
Yeah, but I think like taking out the trash.
He's never taken out the trash in his whole life.
She said, I take the trash out every day.
Hey, don't you think it's a man's job?
She says it.
I'm used to my dad taking the trash out and my little brother taking the trash out.
That's because in most
Well, you know what?
Anglo homes.
Well, I have something to
hey,
to say about
in most
that.
homes altogether, Anglo or otherwise, most homes is
The man's job, right?
yeah. The dude takes out the trash. You have to.
Well, okay, tell me this, Brad.
Sometimes my wife does it just because I didn't get home in time and she wanted it out, so she just walks it out and puts it in another place, and then I got to take it. And
We're
put
going to
it
be
where it
honest.
goes.
We're going to tell the truth here today because that's all I do.
That's all I do.
So, the trash situation. We want to talk about taking the trash out, and that's what we're talking about. This is why I don't want to take the trash out all the time. This is the truth. The goddamn trash cans are so damn far from the house. It's going to take a while to get to. And I don't want to carry the damn thing a football field away to take the trash out. And
So what do you do?
I hop on a wheelchair or a moped, and I take it the electric wheelchair or the moped to take the trash out. Is that true or not true?
That's true.
That's when I'll take the trash out. I need to be riding on something. I need to drive it there or something. It's too damn far. I live in a goddamn... My house is as big as Las Vegas Boulevard. So imagine your trash can is a football field. Look, here's the proof. Show Brad the video.
The one time I asked him to take out the trash.
I got to get on a damn wheelchair.
How do you get it down there to where it goes?
I just walk. One time I tried to take the scooter, but I kind of.
See, she's even tried to take a scooter one time. Is the trash cans next to the front door?
Far.
Okay. I rest my case, Your Honor.
So it's still a dude's job, just for the bomb squad. In case anyone's wondering what I think it's the dude's job. Take out the trash. If you're not taking out the trash, you better take out the trash.
That's a good one.
Some people say if you ain't taking out the trash, you ain't doing anything right.
Oh, you ain't hitting that ass?
Some people say you ain't taking out the trash, you ain't doing it right. Now, you led to that. I didn't say it.
Well, I had an excuse at least. Some of these guys, you're right. You're right. Man's supposed to take the trash out. I agree. I agree. It's hit it. I'm getting the record for this. Hey, but you're right. A man is supposed to take the trash out. But
Now, you know when you say "but," that means everything you said before that is now worthless.
that's what. Okay, it's true. Everything I said from before that is worthless when your freaking trash is over a football field away. Then you got to hire someone to take the trash.
Exactly. That's all you got to do. Hire somebody. Listen, do we only have 24 hours in a day? Yes or no?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
Well, because we have more than that.
Because the clock keeps ticking, right?
No, but we have more than 24 hours in a day. Do you have more than 24 hours in a day?
Just say yeah. Yeah.
You do? Of course you do. Do you?
Yes.
Explain it.
Well, the reason why is because why I think I have more than 24 hours a day is
In a day.
the reason why I have more than 24 hours in a day is because I keep going.
No. That's not why. Dude, time, bro. When 24 hours is up,
What happens?
right? Most people believe that's all they have during the day. We only have 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that?
I heard we both have the same 24 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that true?
No.
It's not true. Why isn't it?
Because of Keith Wozniak.
No.
Why?
Because, dude, you can hire people.
Wow.
See, most people are their limited mindsets think I only have 24 hours in a day. I can only do things. No, quit thinking about you doing fucking things and start worrying about other people doing things.
And listen, guys, my point exactly. What you just heard Brad say is going to be part of my course. That is chapter 9. When we get to chapter 9, you guys are going to learn all about this 24 hours in a day and how to expand and use your day with other people and how to be able to hire some people for even if we got to start off below minimum wage. We can get some great employees that I could get you outside of Home Depot that can get you guys great rates.
As long as you realize the fact that we're not limited,
Never.
even with time.
Drop the bomb. I'm on 16 bombs.
Dude, here's another record I think you have. The longest one in the history of the world. These are supposed to be 30 minutes now.
Really?
We're already in an hour 10.
Before I came here today, it's funny you say that. Before I came in here and pulled up in the Ferrari, I said, you know what? When I come in there today, I'm gonna give them the best show they ever had. I'm gonna go up in there. I'm gonna give them something to remember. I said when I go in there, it's gonna be the best. It's gonna be the best of the best, and it'll be a record for dropping bombs
Of some kind.
Because when I go someplace, I gotta leave an impression. Okay, let me tell you something. Sammy Davis Jr. He left an impression on me. One time, me and him were eating. And he told me, he was like, hey, you know I worship Satan, right? I was like, what? And Sammy was like, yeah, you know, Satan's just as powerful as God. I was like, Sam, what the hell are you talking about? But he left an impression on me. I'll always remember him saying that. And then so something like that, this is the same thing I say. When I come here, I don't know what I say, what it's going to be, but I'm leaving an impression. And I'm not leaving here a loser. I'm leaving here more successful. I'm going to leave you guys more successful. And when we leave, this show will be the most watched, the most viewed, the most funnest to listen to, and the most greatest. Some people may think it's bullshit. Some people think this is the best of the best. And that's what I wanted. Before I came in here, I said that. I knew it. And I was going to talk, I had a whole spiel about rhinoceroses to talk about too today. Because, and I love that you love them, because I understand why you love them. Because it's a dinosaur and it's still alive. It's a rhinoceros. You know, it's still here. That's right. Only that and the hippopotamus are the only dinosaurs still alive. And you are what does that mean?
What?
Rare breed.
They're also endangered.
Yeah, and what we can't get rid of them.
They're about to happen.
Not with you here.
Not with me here.
Not with you here. You won't allow it.
Well, that's because I am a rhino until I'm gone.
And why do you like rhinos? Tell these people.
One.
Did you ever tell the viewers?
I want to know about Sammy Davis Jr.
Great guy. Great guy. I had a great time.
I know, but like, what do you mean you sat with him?
Sat down, ate lunch.
Why?
Me, him, Steve Wynn.
Why?
Vegas Illuminati. I can't really get into it, but we run the town. And, you know, there's a lot of godfathers. There's a lot of people. There's a church of Vegas.
And you were talking to Sammy, and he said what about Satan?
He said that he worships him. And he said that he is... He said that Satan is just as big as God. And I was just like, what do you mean, Sammy? He said, you see all the anger in the world, all the people fighting and all that. And I was like, yeah. He says, you see, it's just as
when
as
was
much
this?
as good. When I was younger.
How old?
Who knows?
Weren't you born like in 98 or some shit like that?
Around there, close but no cigar.
Wasn't he dead already?
No. Sammy was here.
In 88, Sammy was here?
Yes.
Were you talking to him? Were you having lunches?
We're
What
eating-
what would you eat at the lunch?
Listen, Steve Wynn used to own the joint called the Golden Nugget. We were there at the Golden Nugget, all eating there, and it was like a little, dining area on a balcony. And Steve would just have all kinds of food delivered to us from his employees. I don't know what it was.
And
Coffee, for sure.
Was Steve Wynn a devil worshiper too?
No, she's not.
What did he say when he heard Sammy tell you that?
He started kicking my leg under the table, and I looked at him like, yeah, I get it. He's crazy.
Was he?
Yeah, but he's a great guy. He's a good guy, great-hearted.
Who?
Sammy Davis.
Dude, I can't fucking take it sometimes. How do you deal with it all day?
Ignore him.
All right, so listen, folks. If you guys want to follow him, where you want to go is at M2 THAKSODMG. What's that for? Sodom and Gomorrah?
It's Stacks on Deck Money Gang. It's the record label I was signed to for 10 years alongside a Soulja Boy. Signed
M
me.
to the K, SODMG.
Yeah. I'm trying to get M to the K, but the damn girl won't give it up.
Why?
What did she say?
She said $500, but we don't know how we're.
I don't trust her ass.
She could take the $500 and take the user.
And they already tricked me with verification like that, a whole bunch of people. I was like, oh, maybe this guy will really give it to me. Here's 1,000. Bam. No delivery. He changed his account.
What do
and
you
it was
mean
gone.
verification?
Like, you know how you're verified?
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to get me verified.
Well, how come?
Wait, didn't I help you one time get verified on something? Facebook. I helped teach one of your hundreds of employees how to goddamn get your Facebook verified.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that was me.
So, well, Facebook, dude, I don't even use it anymore. Like,
I don't
I'm
use it
barely
either.
on it. Every time I go on there, I can't, there's just not a lot of communication on that.
No, there's still dinosaurs on there.
Instagram's better.
It's the key.
Yeah.
And
Is
Facebook
it the
owns
golden
Instagram.
key? Is it the golden key?
It's the golden key to success online right now. People,
What about TikTok?
I just got verified on there 2 days ago.
Are you getting TikTok?
Yeah, I just started
How'd you
my
get
account.
verified on it?
I wrote the artist relations, and then my friend
And
Overflow.
you said, "Look at me," because dude, whatever you're making, where it looks like you got songs out, like dude, that looks real as shit. Is it real? Like I wouldn't even know, and I'm fucking pretty, like, able to detect
I got
pranks.
I
and-
got everything out. I
Yeah,
do
but-
everything.
Yeah, but what's the song?
Which one?
Any of them?
One is Trip Off a Track. I was just talking about Trip Off a Track is very
Where
successful
do people
now.
find that one?
iTunes, any
And
music
type in,
website.
Just type in "trip off a track."
Yep. You type
Now,
M to
how
the
well
K.
you know Chop?
I know him very well.
Okay,
Great.
you know he raps and shit.
True Sense Entertainment.
That's right. True Sense, dude. That logo, I designed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
If it don't make dollars, don't make sense.
Let me tell you
So
something. When I was
that
on the
T
come up,
and the S and
Yeah.
the C.
TNC. When I was
Ask
a kid,
him, dude.
when I was young, doing
I'm
all
on
this
his. I'm
shit.
on his album.
Really?
If you have that old album, it'd be worth money to me. I'll buy it from you.
Really? I'll get it.
Yeah.
It's got to exist somewhere.
Yeah.
It's at Chop's house somewhere.
He's got it.
You know
but
he-
I'm on it. I'm on 2 tracks.
Rapping?
No. I did a skit for him. He said, "Dude, just be funny." I walk into the studio. He said, "Dude, just be funny." And I just walked up and he goes, he tells his buddies, like, "Dude, this guy's funny." And I didn't know what to say. So I just started being like, "Hello, everybody. I'm Brent Witherspoon and I can make you rich." And I did like this pimp infomercial. And they chopped it up and put it in there and fucking, it made the cut. If you go listen to that CD, guaranteed 2 tracks, Brad Lee. I'm the dude doing it.
That's legendary.
Legendary.
That's legendary. If you did that, then you're very definitely part of Vegas history. That's beyond my story of Sammy. That's beyond the story of any of that, because when I was a kid and I was, doing all that bad shit.
Dude, FaceTime Chop next time and ask him. Say, "Dude, Brad said fucking he's on your album."
No, I'm definitely going to bring it up. He's going to watch this for sure, because he's your friend and I am his twin little brother. He's definitely going to watch it.
You went and visited him in the office.
Yep.
So did you start doing Tobin Dodge shout outs and then he started commenting?
I think so. I was showing him a lot of love, and then he's made a video showing me some love. I always run into him, like, I used to always see him at like Floyd fights and stuff like that, but I never went and bothered him or talked to him and shit, because I think when I was a little kid, I shot a music video sitting on one of the Tobin motor carts that, it wasn't mine. I went up there and sat on it. I was like, man, I hope he ain't see that goddamn video. Oh, he might hate me for sitting on a Rolls Royce, but he didn't. So I never bothered him at the fights, nothing like that. Seen him at the airport in Los Angeles, said what's up to him. I was like, yo, he was like, F with me, man. I watch your videos and all that. And I was like, that's what's up. Then his people at Tobin Dodge that run his content and all that, they hit me up and was like, come on by. Chop wants to, work with you to do some
Chop it up with you.
Yeah, Chop wants to chop it up with you and do some content creation with you, and to help, raise the Tobin flag higher. So I was like, yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. And went there, had a great meeting. I don't know what the hell we were supposed to talk about, but we went there and we just started talking like me and you for like hours. We were supposed to be there just quick 30 minutes. We was there for like 3-4 hours just in there talking straight up about the same type of shit right now.
So now can you get good deals on Dodges?
Not only do I get good deals, I get them free. I walk into the Tobin Dodge lot. If I want to do a different car every day of the week, I could do it. I could say, let me get this car for a couple days. He'd say, yeah. I say, let me get that one. He's like, yeah. Return the
But
other
you don't
one.
need them because you got Raris and drop top
We
Dons,
all need them.
Demons.
That's the best of the world, but sometimes you want to try other cars. So I want to help sell. I want to help sell. All right, I need to know the golden keys of the consumer,
You need to make a course for people. Remember, that's what you wanted.
and I'm going to right here on Lightspeed VT.
Eventually, your course is going to be on how to get into anywhere.
It's going to be the best. I'm going to teach people how to succeed in life. I'm going to teach people that you don't need all the other bulls. Okay, all you're going to need is what I teach.
Period.
Because what I teach is going to be honest. It's going to be useful. And it's going to make you want to innovate to be a better person.
Will you teach people how to break into places to get into places?
If they need to learn that, if they need that to be part of their game plan of success, I will lay down what they need to know. If they want to have a super hot, beautiful girlfriend, I'm going to teach
Now
them.
that could be a course. You could put that course together.
I could teach you. You think it was easy? You think it was fish cakes for me to get a beautiful girl? I worked hard. I showed how much of a man I was. You got to show them you're a man. You want a hot chick? Take the red pill, throw the blue pill away, get a yellow pill, get some balls. Show them how you run the show, okay? It's not just all about the dough.
Dude, so you got that wrong. If you want a hot chick, you got to take the blue pill, the little blue pill.
Which one? Oh, Viagra?
Yeah, then you just fucking like
Well, I need about 15
knock
more
the
years.
stuffing out of it.
Knock the stuff in.
Like yeah, that's what you got to do.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, you're trying to set a reputation.
Well, when we get to that chapter, we'll teach them.
All right, Dan. Hey, folks, listen, go out and share, rate this podcast. Listen, I'm going to have you back because there's just too much to talk about. This is going to be my most popular one. It's the longest one, and everyone's going to hit me up and share it, and it's going to go viral.
Yes.
And then everyone's going to say, dude, we need that dude back. That dude's funny as fuck.
I'm here for you guys.
And it's old M to the K, Murad Kadmiri. And what the funny part is he's also the director of business development enhancement protocols at Monster Audio.
It's true.
It's true, and it is. And he runs around with Noel Lee, and you're probably gonna watch him on a show because I'm gonna make that shit happen.
Let's do it.
There's the only time. There's only one other podcast episode in the world that might be more sought after than this one.
Which is our next one.
Nope, it's the one that we haven't done yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
See. Till next time, kids.